We are back.
My neck, my back.
Hey everybody, I think we're live. We're live. Say hi in the chat so I could confirm that we're finally up and running. There we go. Sivako. Hi everybody. Welcome to another terrific Tuesday. I'm joined today by, you love him, you know him, Ferris Films. Here he is. And we are going to have a pleasant little day here today. Orlando, Florida. I know the thumbnail says Grand Floridian and Wilderness Lodge, and we are headed there. But we thought we would park here at the Polynesian because it is a little bit easier to park here. If you want to know the secret, I'll tell you, everybody in the Discord. Jump in the Discord. But so we'll just kind of walk through the Poly, and we're going to show you the walking trail over to the Grand Flow, where we'll go look at the Easter eggs that are out, and they look beautiful. We'll do a little resort tour over there. Then I'm thinking we're going to walk over to the Magic Kingdom, hop on a boat, and then head over to Wilderness Lodge. We'll do a little tour over there, show you some fun facts, some cool spots that not a lot of people know about. And then we're going to see what happens from there. So that's the plan. So welcome, thanks for joining. I'm gonna catch up with everybody in a second in the chat. But if you could do me the big favor of hitting that like button, it helps me out, it helps the algorithm. And say hi in the chat. You could also make sure you jump on our Discord. Hey, look who it is, how you doing? I can give you a hug, I'm live. What was I gonna say? Yeah, let's make sure you jump in the Discord. Make sure you're following on all the socials so you're always up at Official Carney on Instagram, at your WDW guy Carney on TikTok. So I think this is one of the most beautiful entryways. When you come in, you have Boutique off to the left.
I didn't know we were like still doing it.
It's a Tuesday with P. You don't know what happened.
It's always a wild Tuesday. Nobody knows what's gonna happen.
We'll get there. Coffee or no?
Do you want to get a coffee?
Yeah.
Especially these caffeine.
All right, let's get you a coffee. Well, where do you get it from here? You want to go to the place upstairs? There's a coffee shop right upstairs.
I'll go upstairs.
All right, so I'll meet you up then. I'll show you guys around the Poly a little bit. We were here recently. As I mentioned, a beautiful day here in Orlando, Florida. Castle in the distance, Cinderella's castle. Right there. What a view. One of the very first streams I did with Ferris was our monorail bar crawl video. We did that, I don't know, about a year and a half ago. And the views up there, we started right there at the Tambu Lounge, and those floor-to-ceiling glass really create a stunning view. Let's see what's happening here at the Poly this week. Some of the recreation activities, they got lawn games, a pool party happening, a campfire 3 nights a week, the Aloha After Dark, trivia, a video game dance party. They have a make your own lays, that's fun. Paint a tiki mask today at 4:30? Oh man, I wish I didn't have to go somewhere at 5. We have to come back and do this tiki mask thing. That sounds like fun. All right, that's a future stream for sure. Also another great feature, or not feature, I guess, but a great part of this beautiful resort. And again, we're gonna try and go over to the Grand Flow and show you guys on the thumbnail. Is this outside deck area? So this is kind of, if you're doing the mobile order, quick service restaurant here, this would be the area you can sit inside or outside. And this other half is the spillover. This is Trader Sam Terrace. So at night, you got usually a man playing a ukulele or guitar, singing some nice, relaxing Polynesian songs. Great atmosphere with the water features coming down the rocks. And at night, you can sit out here and watch fireworks. They pump in the music for enchantment. The far left because of this giant rock structure, or the far right. But this corner table is the best view in the house if you want to watch enchantment here on the Tiki Terrace, because they just shoot right up over the water right there. And like I said, they pump on the music, so it's beautiful. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
If you're curious where Trader Sam's is, it is just up here to the left. And there's already a line. They're taking names. They open. Yeah, you still have time. They open about an hour from now. They open at 3 o'clock. I would recommend getting here at an hour early because there is a line every day. And at least get your name on the list. And then you can go outside, sit by the pool, grab yourself a drink, around. Here's the quick service place I was talking about, Captain Cook's. Smells good. Maybe we'll take a monorail over to the Grand Floridian if we're gonna be upstairs. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Why not take we'll do a monorail ride to the Grand Floridian, and then we'll do a boat ride over to Wilderness Lodge. Get some fun forms of Disney transportation. Up here on the second floor, you have a great breakfast and dinner. And then this is the Tambu Lounge. They have some small plates, some very, everyone, I think if you're a Disney fan, you know about their drinks here. The Lapu Lapu, the Back Scratcher. Some iconic drinks. And look at the view across the water. Kona Cafe, off to my right. Then you have the Kona Island Coffee, which is where I thought they were gonna be up here. I was like, I thought they were up here. Fancy. Want to just take the monorail?
We need mast, though. I don't think I have mast.
No, they stopped the mast. Right?
No, you still need them on public transportation.
I thought they took them off for the monorails.
They might have some.
They should have some.
All right. Sweet. Look at this timing. Hop on board. We missed it. We'll catch up with the chat. I know. It's all right. We'll catch the next one. Gives me time to chat with everybody. Looks like we're at Silver. There goes. Next stop, Grand Floridian for this monorail, as well as for us. But we will be on the next one. But as I said, it gives us time to talk and say hi. I'll go over here so I don't... If you haven't been to Disney in the past 12 months, this station wasn't open this time last year. Now it's back. Oh my gosh, Tomorrowland Traveler, you are too kind. Well, all right, by the way, shirt of the day, beach bums. But hi, everybody. I'm Pete Carney. Thanks for watching. All right, let's look at some chat here. Big super chat from Tomorrowland Traveler, one of our biggest supporters of the channel. And he also has a YouTube channel, so if you want to go follow another great YouTube account, Tomorrowland Traveler is the man. Thank you so much. He said, have a great time, Pete. Thank you for the stream. Absolutely. Ah, it's getting hot. It is getting hot. Oh, monorail check. Here it goes. So let's see what's going on in the chat. I'm gonna go back. We'll do this. Let's go back a little bit. I'd like to thank everyone for their patience. We originally scheduled the stream for 1 o'clock. We had some issues with the stabilizer and gimbal, so I had no other option but to turn around and head to the nearest Best Buy, which is about 25 minutes from Disney, if you're curious where the nearest Best Buy was. And we grabbed the new stabilizer, and we'll hopefully be able to return the old one. So again, thanks for your patience. But we're still here. We're still doing the stream. More Beverly says, how much longer do you think masks will be required? Well, they're only required right now, I believe, on buses and monorails. We took the Skyliner the other day. They didn't require it on the Skyliner. They're not required on indoor attractions, rides, or shows, or outdoor attractions, rides, or shows. I don't know. I think pretty soon. They'll probably do it as soon as, I don't know actually, because Disney's weird. Like if Universal, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, all those other places have all gotten rid of masks completely. They're, well, not gotten rid of, but they're optional. And I believe here at Disney, like I said, it's just and mask cast member wise or non-vaccinated cast members are required to wear a mask. Lose the feed like I think we just did. I don't know if we just lost the feed or not. Hopefully we didn't. But if we ever lose the feed or ever goes gray or black or anything weird happens, you can always just hit the refresh button because we jump from cell service to Wi-Fi here on property. And the Wi-Fi is a little spotty, so sometimes it'll slow down the stream. We're back. All right, cool. Yeah, I just killed the Wi-Fi in this situation. So let's say hi to some people. Stephen Singleton, Jamie's here, Izzo's in the house, Steve is here, Robert D, Armbandido, as I mentioned, the Tomorrowland Traveler, Andrew P. I love all your conversations in the chat as well. I love seeing you guys talking to each other. We have the best community, and we do this besides just live streams. We have a Discord where we talk all the time. So if you want to go jump in the Discord, the link is down below, as well as any information I talk about. Most of it is listed down below in the description of the video. Robert D was talking about H2O Glow Night. Comes back on 5/28. We're all going to try and go. I know there's a small group of us trying to make it happen. Tickets are not on sale yet, but I think H2O Glow Nights are one of the best values on Disney property. Opening night will probably be a little crazy and busy for this one. But if you go any other, I believe it's every weekend in the summer, you go into Typhoon Lagoon at night. The water's heated. It's always so hot here anyway. It's 80 degrees at night in the summer. But every single ride is a walk-on. They have a DJ dance party on the beach. You can dance in the wave pool. Tons of character meet and greets. It's a very, very cool event. And it's for basically the same park. I think it's $60, but if you're an annual pass holder, it's a little bit cheaper. I don't know. We had so much fun, and everyone I talked to loved it too. It looks like we're taking Peach here. All right, let's see where I left off. Jaime or Jamie, Pat, Mick 75. David Lung, what's going on? Siva Co. Thanks, Pat, for sticking up for me. Yeah, again, I'm sorry for the delay, everybody. Looks like our ride is here. Stephen Loon checking in from Epcot. That's cool that he's here at Epcot. All right, let's get on this bad boy. No, it's not working. I was talking over it. Yeah, you're good, Philip. Thanks. Haven't had this look in a while. So for those asking, this is Diana. She's a friend of ours. You may have seen her in some pictures. I think we've been in some pictures before together, but she's a friend of ours, and she's hanging out today. If you're off, why not come to Disney, right?
Why not?
Exactly.
So next stop is Grand Flow, correct?
Next stop, Grand Flow. We're gonna get off. We're gonna look at some Easter eggs. We'll do a little resort tour. You guys can like do whatever you want. We're gonna check it out, and then I'm thinking we'll take the new walking path because a lot of people haven't seen that walking path from the Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom. So we'll walk that, and then we'll get on a boat in front of the Magic Kingdom, and we'll take that to Wilderness Lodge. Show everybody around, but we'll get a spot at the other place where we're gonna end up, and then if you guys want to chill there, you can, and I'll do a little tour of Wilderness Lodge and the Boulder Creek and Disney's train room. So many things to see, and Geyser Point. This is gonna be a great stream. You picked a good time.
I still haven't been a Trader Sam's with you ever.
We have to do a Trader Sam's stream, but the thing is, we need a good group. I also think we should do it at night and not. I mean, the afternoon's easier to get in, but it's family friendly during the day, and at night, like, it's a whole different atmosphere. Yeah. All right, let's go back up to where I was just about live. Hi, Lynette. Great to see you. All right, what did I miss? Brianna, how are you? Shout out to Brianna. Gotta say hi to we just talked about Stephen Noon. He's here. He's over at Epcot. That's super fun. Flower and Garden Festival still going on. We'll do another stream from Flower and Garden again soon. We had a wild one, if you missed it, last Monday. So not yesterday, but the week before. We did this crazy challenge. It was insane. It's a good one.
Welcome aboard Monorail Peach. Our next stop will be the Grand Floridian Golden Spa. After standing please hold on to the handrails. Do not lean against the doors. Thank you.
The other thing to keep in mind too, we should talk about this week. Thursday night, I'm running the Expedition Everest Springtime Surprise 5K at Animal Kingdom this Thursday night after the park closes. And it's also being called a scavenger hunt, so we have no idea what that means. But if you guys think I should live stream the 5K, I live streamed my last 5K and it seemed to be a hit. I know it's Thursday night, so a lot of I share an audience with WWNT, and I know it's the wrap up of March Madness. So you're gonna have to pick and choose one, but you can watch either one on the replay and support both. But so Thursday night, should I live stream the 5K scavenger hunt Everest run? That's the question of the day.
Yes.
You're saying yes and yes. Oh boy. And also, I haven't ran in like a month, like at all. It has been the unhealthiest of all months in the last 12 months for me.
March Madness.
March Madness. I thought they're having an Expedition Everest surprise run while the ride is still down for refurbishment. We're gonna keep going back up. I'm gonna try and say hi to everybody. Oh, but we are pulling in to the Grand Floridian.
A Victorian-style hotel offering the modern conveniences of a full-service bar and club. Please hold on to the handrails and stay clear of the doors when the monorail stops completely. This is Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Our next stop is the Magic Kingdom, with continued service to Disney's contemporary resort and the transportation and data center.
Where's my bag? Oh my God.
Hi, everyone.
You can't let that.
You got it? You want to carry it?
For a little bit, I'll carry it.
All right.
A little bit. Let's see how long it lasts.
Here we go. Happy birthday. All right, we can take our mask off.
Have you ever seen it before? Ever? In your life?
No, never. I mean, this, you got to be bold. I mean, people love it. I know we call this Robert D. Second Home in the chat. Another big supporter of the channel. This is where he stays every time he comes.
Wow.
But for me, you can catch me at the All-Stars. I'll come and explore and enjoy.
But I mean, depending on the season, even also is expensive right now. So
Yeah, well, it depends. I mean, obviously I live here now, but when we used to come down from New York, 3-4 times a year, we either stayed off property and Ubered or rented a car, or it was like All-Stars or Pop. Just because, again, we never really spent time at the resorts, and they're beautiful, so which is why I like streams like this, but you need to spend time. Like, if I'm going to spend $700 a night, Best believe I am spending some time at the resort. So they have the Grand Cottage, which is open every day through April 18th, 9:30 to 5, which is what we're checking out, which is right down there. So this is kind of where the gingerbread house is located every year as well. And let's go look at some Easter eggs. Which restroom?
Yeah.
I'm probably there too. I'm going over there too. Which means Ferris will be in charge. Hey, Upgrade, what's going on? Yeah, Upgrade says, just a big Smash Mouth fan. If, that's why you stayed All-Star. Yeah, I'm sure that's what books it up. Mike Goodwin, how are you? Yeah, this is where Uncle Jesse played piano, right here. Princess Diana did stay here with her family while she was alive, with her kids. Now, they're having their own kids. Hey, Peaches P, what's going on? Right there. All right, Ferris, you want to show some things off? I'll come right back.
Put in the comments how much you think the chandelier is. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. We are live at the Grand Flow to check out the Easter stuff. And after that, we're gonna go resort hopping. The Enchanted Rose is closed, but it's because it's only from 3:30 to 11 p.m. So if you're trying to get drinks later on, TikTok Master, thank you. Look at Pete. If you look straight ahead, you can see a wild Pete. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. You can time travel to a different resort. Look at
Happy birthdays today. Thanks, man. You refilled?
Oh, nice. Haven't moved.
Bartender. So let's catch up with some more chat. I'm almost done.
Right there. Let's hear right there. So
What?
set you up. Right there.
Beautiful. Love it. BEA, beautiful. All right, I want to make sure I say hi to everybody before we really jump in to the content we're here for, the Grand Floridian. And here's the above look down. I'm not sure if Farrah showed you or not, but there's some of the Easter eggs. The Enchanted Rose not open yet. The Enchanted Rose opens usually, I believe, at 3 or 4, depending on the day, or the season, or COVID. There's a lot of things that's been in limbo. Who else did I have to say hi to? Jungle Juice, Peaches P, Ono Kaikani, what's going on? Great to see you back. Andy Hilverd, how are you? Hassan, what's going on? Steve Marmelstein, close. Hey, D'Lo, what's going on? BW, how are you? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday. There's no more dinner show. Ono Kaikani actually still have the Fire Family Dinner Show, which I believe is called the Spirit of Aloha. Don't have it, and we believe it's not coming back. The new hotel that was a little bit controversial among Disney fans here at the Poly, they're expanding it to another DVC tower. Is going to be, we think, be built on that site where the old dinner show was. Hey, all smiles. Eric Bergeron. Yeah, there you go. The chat already covered that for me. Anthony, great to see you. Ooh, Andrew says he's staying at the Poly for a few days in June. That's cool. Where's Farris? Still over there? Oh, he's... All right, I'll go get him. I think he's on the couch or the chair. Yeah, there is still a monorail smell, and it's wonderful. I mean, is it wonderful? I don't know, but is it nostalgic? Yes. Peaches P only has 40 days till Disney Olani. I'm so jealous. I've never been. That sounds amazing. Jackie Johnson, how are you? Jackie, jumping in on when we were talking about masks earlier, because they are still required on the monorail and buses. Jackie says she believes the government, when the government lifts their mask mandate, that's fun to say, that's when she thinks Disney will do theirs. And again, sorry we cut out for a few minutes earlier. If we ever do cut out, just hit refresh. If there's a buffer or a gray screen, black screen, because we do switch from Wi-Fi to no Wi-Fi. You are the best. Let's go look at some Easter eggs. Hey, Bailey Solomons, great to see you. All right, let's head downstairs. Mike says, hello from Philadelphia. Thanks for taking us on a nice trip to relax. That's right. Yeah. This will probably have, at the end of the day, probably like 15 minutes.
Best live streams you've ever seen.
We're trying.
Trying to do a podcast.
Farris is the best hype guy. I was telling everybody while you were inside getting coffee, I said, you know, this is, whenever I go past Tambu, I get happy because, well, many reasons. It's the Tambu Lounge. But also, you know, it's been like, what, is it a year and a half? 2.5 years? A year and a half? But one of our first streams together, Farris, was the monorail bar crawl. It wasn't a stream, actually. Well, we did an edited version of, we went to every bar that's located in every resort off the monorail route. It was during the pandemic. Like I said, this was October of, not last year, but the year before, so 2020. And, but look at these eggs. Look at this. Yeah, over there, well, they're chocolate. So those are all chocolate eggs over there. Yeah, so these are chocolate eggs. Well, wait, it's a little crowded, so I'll show you the back of it. Also, I'll show you the back. I'm still not caught up. Hey, Mary Kate, what's up? Mary Kate says, monorail bar crawls on my bucket list. Let's do another one. Let's bring MK. I feel very lucky and privileged. I got privileged. Wow, I'm not speaking correctly at all today. I got to spend a lot of time with Mary Kate over the last week or so. I got to see her at Epcot. She came and hung at the pool. We did a little jelly rolls. I feel like a very lucky man.
Part of the squad now.
She is, totally.
We need initiation.
Hey, Dame Dystopia, what's going on? Apex 999, how are you? Great to see you. Tony Cortez says, happy Tuesday from Bakersfield, California. TLOS, what's up? Oh, thanks, TLOS. The show's always better when Pete's on it. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I have been on WNT the last few Thursdays for March Madness. If you want to go back and watch, we're doing the best attraction show scenes at Walt Disney World. We narrowed it 64 down to 32. Now we're in the Sweet 16. And who knows? I mean, maybe you'll see me on the show this week. Who knows? But also, probably running the 5K. I don't know. There might be some magic happening. It smells so good over here, too. Hey, Brian Helms, what's up? All right, let's walk around and look at these beautiful chocolate eggs here at the Grand Floridian. Look at that. Andrew P. saying MK is a rock star. Yeah, Andrew and Ray definitely kept their own, held up with Farris, Andy, and I as the two, we'll say, noobs to the stream, but not noobs in general. So each Easter egg is made out of chocolate and decorated with edible products such as modeling chocolate, fondant, sugar floral, royal icing, colored cocoa butter, sculpted sugar pieces. Each display weighs between 9 and over 100 pounds, and they stand 16 to 30 inches high. Each egg was designed and decorated by our very talented Grand Floridian Resort and Spa Bakery team, which is led by Chef Christine Farmer. That is impressive. And look at these. This guy over here behind glass. Look at the detail. So this chocolate, more of impressive with the artwork drawn right on it. And then the design of some of the other ones here. also very beautiful. Here's a little shop if you're ever looking for some things over here. I don't know if they brought it back yet. I should look it up. But here is the Garden View Lounge before we go back to the Easter eggs. And a few years ago, I mean, by a few, I mean about 6, we did an afternoon tea service in this room, and it was beautiful. We had small sandwiches and different teas. I'm telling you, they're incredible. Yeah. This is why I had to show it to you, Faris. Faris has been an Orlando resident his entire life, and I like to show him new things that have been around the corner from him. Oh, look, the secret A113. Everyone know what that's all about? In every Pixar movie, you'll see this somewhere hidden in the movie. And it has a meaning. I'll let you guys guess first. Here we go. The Treasure Planet egg. They are also different sizes. I'm zooming in, but I'll come out so you can see this. The ones on the left a little bit smaller than the ones on the right. This Avengers egg is impressive. Disney Meters Baby Yoda look extra cool. Grogu looking legit. Oh, honey. Look, there's some carrots. Are those Spike the bees or just regular bees? Oh, the Encanto egg is legit. This Epcot egg with Figment is so beautiful. The color changing lights and you got all the World Showcase pavilions going around the outside. And this, my favorite. Although Walt looks a little off, this is pretty close for being made out of chocolate. Or do you say chocolate? Chalk or chalk? Depending on which part of the country you're from, you will feel one way or the other. Look how cool that is. That's legit. This is one of my favorite Pixar shorts. It's super cute. Pixar shorts are completely underrated. Luca. Did you guys like Luca? Did you see it?
I thought it was good.
I thought it was good too. Although I spoke in a terrible Italian accent for like a week after I watched it. I was just walking around like, ciao bene, grazie. Just look at the art on this egg.
Diana asked if that made out of chocolate too.
It is. We haven't shown it yet, but we're going to. Oh, little Raya. I just saw Raya for the first time about a month ago. It was legit. It was good.
So good.
I had my niece and nephew, Mia and Joey, shout out to them if they're watching, explain the whole movie to me. I can't wait to see them.
No, not your fault.
They're coming down to Florida, and then I'm coming up to New York a few weeks after that. Oh my gosh, one of the bakers are right here, celeb. That's so cool. Well, I finally decided I'll take this one. We've now fully shopped, we've looked around. No, I'm totally joking. What, are you out of your mind? Can you imagine? Yeah, just not these. They do repurpose some of them, right? Like even with the gingerbread house. Yeah. See? Yeah. Ugh. They're just so cool, so exciting. No doubt. Thanks so much. They're fantastic. Look at this little Remy. You got the cookbook made out of chocolate, the egg, and the ratatouille with the little Mickey right there. One thing you want to do when holding this egg, do not let it go. Don't. So we got a bunch of new people coming in. Here's the back side of eggs. But they're also decorated, look fantastic. If you're just joining us, please hit that like button, consider subscribing. We always love new subscribers. And let us know if you're new and just finding us. We like to say hi. Got the best community on the interwebs. Look how cool this is. With Roy's name. Oh, I like that they have Roy's name tag on the back too. All right, we gotta look at the chocolate castle now. We have to look at it, right? Well, let's see what else we have. So you can buy stuff. I mean, would it be a Disney event if you couldn't buy anything? Stop the madness. Look how cute all of this stuff is. Little peeps. So let's see, you can get some hot cross buns, some crispy cereal eggs, some raspberry mini fudge, baby chicken lemon cupcake, spring garden chocolate dirt cup, a marshmallow box, a carrot blondie pop, chocolate chip sandwich, Mickey whoopie pie, cream cheese carrot cake, confetti cake flavored popcorn, chocolate bunny, grand egg, and the grand combo box for the discounted price of $50. Just have to say my name at the register. Right, Vincent? See, it's been confirmed. Where is the combo box? What's the combo box? Oh, this right here.
We got our exclusive sugar cookie.
Okay.
We got our confetti popcorn, our blondie pop, our Rice Krispie treat, and our dark chocolate bunny.
Oh my gosh. Everything you need in life.
Yes, everything.
This is what I'm bringing on Survivor with me. That's it. That's how I started. Yeah.
That's it.
And again, you can come visit the Grand Cottage. It's their first year doing it. It's open every day until April 18th from 9:30 to 9. All right, Chocolate Castle, and then we'll show more of the Grand Flow. I feel bad. You guys can do it. I mean, like I said, I didn't even see the license plate. Get out of here.
Yes, for the years in Walt Disney World.
I do feel like they should put one egg just out in the Florida sun at the end. Yes, I'm not even acknowledging it. We're gonna make her sound good on the stream. It's her first stream, so we're gonna make her seem like a rock star and ignore that last comment. But I would be a fun event just to put one of these in the Florida sun and just see how long it lasts. Look at this chocolate sculpture, hand decorated by the Grand Floridian Bakery. Look at, it's all chocolate, or chocolate, depending on where you're from. Incredible.
Crazy. I wonder how long it takes. Should ask them.
At least an hour. It is fun for them to create new eggs. Yeah. Also, to be imagine just saying goodbye to your significant other in the morning and being like, have a great day at work. So you're like, yeah, today I'm gonna go do the stairs on the castle out of chocolate. All right, there they are, the Grand Floridian Easter eggs. Plan it into your next trip, or if you're in town from now until April 18th, come check them out. Just one of the best lobbies on Disney property. All right, let's see what else we have going on here. Sandy Cove, gifts and sundry. So if you're down here at the lobby, 1900 Park Fair still not reopened yet, but the Grand Floridian Cafe is open, which you can go check out. And above us is Citrico's on the second floor. Victoria and Albert's not back yet, but coming back soon. And we'll head out. It is warm.
You are drinking iced coffee. all these games they have, activities.
So many activities.
Remember that time I called you?
Oh, it's a pop-up mini golf course. Oh my gosh. My buddy Rich is in town. What is it? I think like 10 days or something like that. But if we were doing this with him, we'd immediately have money out on the lawn, making bets on these mini golf putts. They're cool. These are just because I mean, first of all, look at this lawn. This is not mini golf quality lawn. It's rough. But that's why it's fun to bet, because really you need hyper focus on this lawn. But they have the putters out here. They have a little practice target. You want me to carry that?
No, good.
You're gonna have the best shoulders, Faris. Look at how beautiful it is. You got pink over here, red over here. You got the swans. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic, thank you. Water feature. And that pool bar. Remember this pool bar? We had fun on this pool bar. Oh no, Jamie says it's in the 30s up there. Yikes.
But it's not that counts. I think a Chipotle card or something like that.
A Chipotle card?
Yeah, for Valentine's Day last year I got Chipotle cards.
Oh, well, because you put on all your social media that you were at Chipotle every other day of your life.
I still have your order.
We just had Chipotle for the first time in like 5 months the other night. Because I've just been making chicken balls at home. So like I make enough for like us to have like dinner and then like extra. And then we just add the toppings on top, like whatever you want to do. And I can't go back to Chipotle now. Like I don't want to brag, but my chicken balls are so good.
Well, they are, but I just love Chipotle. So.
I know. Well, you're a Chipotle guy.
Paris just doesn't cook, so.
We're gonna make that happen.
No.
We'll do I don't know. Let me think of something that's alliterative, because that's more fun to say.
Crazy on the grill, though. I'll give you that.
I do love to grill.
You are a grill master. I'll give you that.
I still haven't.
You and Andy together.
I got to cook you. Yeah, Andy was this Sunday. Andy tore it up.
Andy,
Did a great job. Here's the Grand Flow Beach. You also have a chess set right here. The other pool area right there, so not too far away. And the nice white sand beach. You can see where we started our adventure right there over at Disney's Polynesian Resort. You can hear some construction behind me. They're doing some work over here. Also, the memorial is right over there. I'm sure everyone knows about the memorial. We don't need to focus too much on that. There's the bungalows of the Polynesian. So again, you can walk from the TTC to the Polynesian. From the Polynesian, you can walk over to the Grand Flow. And now you can walk from the Grand Floridian to Walt Disney World. So I say we do it.
Now tell the viewers what they shouldn't do. They should not walk from MK to Polynesian. That's a walk.
It is a hot. Well, you can keep walking to the Contemporary. So the only loop kind of that's not open now is you can't do the Contemporary back to the TTC. But you can basically go from the TTC all the way down the Contemporary and the Contemporary all the way back to the Transportation Ticket Center. But it is a walk. So I will say, if you're curious, like, hey, how long is that going to take? Everyone's stride's a little different. Like, if you have me and Laura in New York, we're always like in a hurry vibe. Like right now, this is very much a Florida pace we're walking at. So I will say it can take you anywhere from 25 to 40 minutes if you did the full loop. But if you're, let's say you're walking from Magic Kingdom at the end of the night back to the Polynesian, that's gonna be about 30 minutes, at least, depending on your pace. And if you're tired after a long day, it might be a little bit longer. Oh, look, there's a parade. We got here just in time.
He's so funny. Like, he doesn't even try to. Somebody say it's just funny.
Thank you.
Will and Grayson, they love you, bro. Like, bro, like.
I love those guys too.
And Aaron. And Mike.
When I walked into the party the other night, like I said, I was like hoping to see you and you weren't even there. And I'm like, what? Farrah's not at a party? But I felt so much love. It was so nice. It had been a while since I've gone to one of your social gatherings.
Yeah, that day I was tired from there, and let's just say that.
Oh, we haven't done one of these in a while too. Maybe over at the Wilderness Lodge we'll do it because we're gonna walk over there. But there is the It's a Small World scavenger hunt at all the resorts. They're doing the ticket book scavenger hunts at every single resort where you got to find all the original attractions. So if you were to continue this way, this is where you would pick up the boat that heads over to the Magic Kingdom or the Polynesian. It's a loop. It goes from Magic Kingdom to the Grand Floridian to the Polynesian and back to the Magic Kingdom. It's just a big circle. We're gonna walk it because it'll be faster. And also down there is Narcoossee's. Sorry.
Pardon.
It is a giant layout here, but you have the Sensa Spa as close as you can be to the Polynesian. You have the villas over here, then you would walk by. This also is where you'd find, well, it's not really pictured on here, but the wedding pavilion is just south of here. So like right where my finger is over here, the wedding pavilion. But you head up here. We're right now in between these two beach pool and the water activities pool. The main lobby, as you can see, which is right here. That's where we just were. We are right now up over here, over by the courtyard pool. And we're gonna walk to the Magic Kingdom, up past some of the buildings, past the Seven Seas Lagoon, past the Convention Center, and back over to the Magic Kingdom. Then we're gonna take a boat, because boats are my favorite form of transportation at Disney. Monorail might be the most nostalgic, but I think boats are the best form of transportation at Disney.
Why is that?
One, I honestly do believe they're the most consistent. There's so many of them in the fleet that are like, if the Skyliner goes down, it's down. Like, you are in trouble. And also, a lot of people are afraid of heights. I think less people are afraid of boats. The monorail's, I think, the most nostalgic. But again, you got to wear a mask. They get a little crowded. And if you miss one, you got to wait a little bit. I think boats are more efficient. I also just love that on most Disney boats, you can sit outside if you so please, or indoors where there's air conditioning. And that's nothing better than being on the water. I don't know, I just grew up on Long Island up in New York, and just like being on the water is the best.
We did a yacht one day?
Yeah, it's still not, they're still not offering it.
Oh, really?
Because, yeah, Southern Disney Belle is waiting, because as soon as it's open, she's going to book it, she said.
You better invite me, I swear.
Well, all right, fine. If you go on your cruise without me, it's all over.
Oh, no, man. He wants to go to Disneyland now.
Oh, that's fun. I'll do that with you, too. I got to come with you on your next Disneyland LA trip. You can rent these boats. There's, besides just for nighttime cruises, which we've done 2 of them, we put those videos up on the channel. You can just rent them and take them out. They're not that expensive, especially if you split them up amongst 10 people. I think they're allowed up to 10. It's not that bad as you would think. Now, granted, if there's 2 of you, I think it's like $600 or $700. But you for the boat.
For how long?
Oh, you're talking per hour. I was talking for the nighttime cruise.
Oh.
Per hour is a little different. But yeah, honestly, if you have a big group, it's a lot cheaper. I like the nighttime cruise only because, one, they don't put it on any of the websites, but you can bring your own cooler, which is nice. We didn't know that. Luckily, we had one in the car. We quickly ran and grabbed it. They let you play your own music through their Wi-Fi, so you could play music, or they'll play some Disney music if you want. And then they pump the music in for the fireworks on the cruise as well, and they park you right in front of Cindy's Castle. Boats are fun, but we should do a boat one day. You could also fish. The other thing you should know is if you're doing the walking trail at night from the Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom, is that the bridge that connects it does close for a portion of the night when they're bringing out the electrical water pageant. So ask a cast member if you see one before you make the long walk to make sure you could actually make it. And I'll tell you one thing, I learned that the hard way.
Pete, you know this is Diane's first time ever at the GF?
What? You've never been to the Grand Floridian?
I've never been to any of the resorts.
Oh my gosh.
Always the first time too.
Get out of here. Oh, we should. All right, we got to spend more time taking you around the Poly for sure. Even the Grand Flow, but I don't know, where we're headed next. Wilderness Lodge, I think, is one of the coolest spots just to hang out.
I think it's like the best resorts today, honestly.
Wilderness Lodge has a big place in my heart. Not to say the Grand Floridian, I would say Grand Flow, obviously, like the most like elegant, beautiful, classy. It's gorgeous. Polynesian, more my vibe. Aloha, having a good time. It's just a fun vibe. But where would I want to spend the most time? Probably Wilderness Lodge. Yeah.
Get a golf cart, Fort Wilderness is my favorite.
Oh, or Fort Wilderness if you have a golf cart, yes. But Wilderness Lodge, gorgeous. You'll see it. Big lobby. They have Geyser Point, nice bar right out on the water. Tons of activities. 2 great pool areas. Monorail check. Yeah, I'll wait. Or should I? We'll do it by the green building. Plus, I got to catch up with the chat again. So great to see so many of you in here. Again, if you're enjoying this stream, please hit that like button. And if you're really not enjoying the stream, smash the thumbs up button. It's the best way to take care of business. And if you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We do fun streams from all around Walt Disney World, Universal, SeaWorld, a lot of Orlando streams, including resort tours like this, as well as just other fun stuff. This past weekend, Lauren and I went away to Daytona and St. Augustine, and we recorded a bunch of stuff. We did a lot of fun things, and I said, let's just make a little video out of it. So that is going to be, I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to take a lot of editing, but it's going to be a great video. We had a nice little weekend up in Daytona Beach and St. Augustine. We did a ghost tour. For those that don't know, St. Augustine here in Florida is one of the, if not the oldest city in America. I think that's what they advertise it as, is the oldest city in America. There are some, I believe it dates back to the 1500s. So 200 plus years before we were even America. But there's a lot of history. It's a beautiful town. Lauren had never been there before. It's about 2 hours and change. I'm going to say 2 hours and 15 minutes to 2 hours and 45 minutes, depending on traffic, from Walt Disney World, if you're building that into a trip. It's just south of Jacksonville and north of Daytona Beach.
Yeah, you know what? I'm really slow.
So the big yacht, according to Robert D., is $450 an hour, but you could take up to 17 people.
Okay, I don't know. 17 people?
Once it reopens, I mean, let's go for it.
I'm saying we still like.
I'll totally have money by then.
See, party buses, we had about 15 people each, so I feel like we could easily do that as well.
Again, if you haven't been here in about a year or so, this is basically still pretty much new. I like to call things new for 12 months, right? Because most people don't come as often as we do. Apparently, there was a beach party over here. There's 2 beach balls? How do these even get here?
Diana's like, this is so far.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, I have to do a 5K on Thursday. This is nothing. This is one of my favorite types of trees. Makes me feel like I'm in, well, St. Augustine or Savannah. Ferris, it's time, as they say. It is time. Hey, Lori Brown. She says, I'm coming down next Monday, April 4th. How is the weather? Is it warm? Well, today's 89. Tomorrow is 90. I'd say that's pretty warm. It'll definitely, I don't know where you're coming from, but to me, that's pretty hot. I don't know, to me, 90 is kind of my threshold. Everything over that gets a little brutal. And I know a lot of you ask me all the time, then why did you move to Florida? Because I'd rather deal with the heat than deal with the snow.
Right here?
Hey, Shannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was known when we left our house.
Yeah.
Do you want one, Diana? Just one?
Good, thank you.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I did miss a few comments. I'm just checking really quick. Again, hi, Shannon. Great to see you here. Steve Marvel says, Bob Chapek and his entertainment cuts. That was the worst parade ever. He even cut music out of it. That's fantastic. Yeah, so for those asking how we're going to get to Wilderness Lodge, or if you were staying at Fort Wilderness, is that a boat takes off from the front of the Magic Kingdom. You don't have to be staying at the Magic Kingdom. As I mentioned, you can go from TTC to the Poly to the to the Grand Floridian, walking around. We're doing this new walkway now, and then from Magic Kingdom over to the Contemporary. Oh, what a guy! Oh god, oh god! All right, we made it. Backpack secured. A lot of people excited to see Mary Kate in the chat. Mary Kate, big deal. Big deal. We were lucky enough to have her on our Epcot stream last Monday. If you missed it, you got to go back and check it out. Over 7 hours of live content. We did a little bit of a drinking challenge, so I would say it's probably not for the kids, but it is a fun Disney adult stream, if you will. Most of our streams, if not all, are technically family friendly. We try not to do any negative talking. We try not to swear at all, and we keep things light and fun. This, again, for Disney, I think it's just something you should always be aware of, whether you're on a stream or not, is that you're at a family resort. You never want to ruin someone else's vacation, especially with the prices that they charge now. So always be respectful of everyone. I don't know, it's just my thing. We got a monorail coming in, but I'm going to talk to you about this. This is the shot. Oh, yeah. It's so bright. I got my sunglasses back on. You weren't on the stream, but now you just sound like one. So this is the bridge I said you have to check when you're leaving the Magic Kingdom or the Grand Flow to see if it's open or closed. It swings out and back to let the electrical water pageant, which is right there stored, come out into the lagoon every night. Electrical water pageant is run since 1971, so it is 50 years old. Big piece of history. Once you hit these lamps, you know you're good. How are you?
Yeah, I love your shorts, by the way.
Thanks, man. Picked these up last week. We had I don't know, there was like a crazy week where I was in a pool or a water park like 4 or 5 days in a row. And like, I know you could technically like rewear them, but I throw my bathing suits in the wash. So I was like, oh, I need more bathing suits. I only had like 3 or 4 that I like feel comfortable wearing out. So it's a new one. Mandy, how are you? So the water pageant doesn't look a day over 29. That is great. Hey, what's up, Gan? Gan says, legendary stream from Epcot. Yep, we had a good time. Coming this week, besides our stream from Daytona and St. Augustine, is Faris is midway through editing. But we're going to do some kind of like super short, condensed version of that on like a TikTok or something. So make sure you're following on this, or a reel or whatever. So if you're not following on the socials, Instagram @official Carney, Twitter @your WDW guy, TikTok is Adventures by Carney, and that's also our Patreon, Adventures by Carney, if you want to support the channel. It really does mean a lot. And shout out to all the Patreons out there. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to Robert D. Sent over a Venmo. So thank you so much, Robert. Bit of a delayed response. Monorail Gold for the 50th. For any runners out there, we did talk about the Run Disney event coming up this Thursday, which Lauren and I are running. But also, if you're a runner, I see a lot of people do take this route. It is a beautiful run if you were to run from the Contemporary to the TTC, or the TTC to the Contemporary, or back and forth. If you're a runner, you probably run more than that. So yeah, you could probably go there and back. For me, I'll just take the shortest run possible. And so we may be possibly live streaming the 5K Springtime Surprise this Thursday night from Disney's Animal Kingdom. I think they're calling it the Expedition Everest Springtime Surprise 5K. So tune in this Thursday night if you want to watch that. It will be late at night. They do it after the park closes. So if you're someone who goes to bed a little early, you can always watch it the next day on Friday. Or if you're on the West Coast, it'll be at a normal time for you. And if you're over in Europe, which by the way, I was looking at some of the analytics the other day. Nice European audience. Shout out to the Europeans and the Australians. You guys are all checking in. I can see it. It's awesome. Shout out to, we had a few Japanese. I'm talking the last 28 days, like where the numbers have grown. Canada in the house. And then South America. Always the number 2 right after the United States. So shout out to all my South Americans. I know we have people watching in Chile, Venezuela. Where else have people checked in from? Costa Rica. Argentina, Dominicanos, and also Puerto Rico, which I learned something about Puerto Rico this week. Do you know why you call Puerto Ricans, or why they call themselves Boricuas? The tribe that was on that island was the Borican tribe. So it dates back to, like, you know, the indigenous people to that island, the Puerto Rican island. So the Borican tribe was then just called Boricuas. That's why you have Boricua. Yeah, right? Boricua, morena. Oh no, okay, Connie says, do we pass the park already? Not yet. So you can see where the boats and this structure coming up on the right-hand side, that is the beginning. And this over to the left, the monorail station, that is the Magic Kingdom monorail station. So we are almost there. I'd say we're about 100 yards away from where the pavement changes color. With, if you're a Disney fan, means you are entering a new land or a new place. Look at that. Angela checking in, says, hello, kisses from Argentina. How are you?
Wonderful.
You found the best spot on this entire walk. A bench in the shade along the walk. This is where I would hang out too. These views. Also, I totally forgot to plug, and thank you, Dawn. And hi, Dawn. I don't think I said hi to Dawn yet. Dawn, another MVP here at the channel. And shout out to Colleen. I don't know if she's here yet either or not, but shout out to Colleen too, because she's awesome. Dropping the links in the chat if you missed them. But we haven't talked about the Discord. If you want to jump in, as I mentioned, we have an amazing community. As you can, how many times am I going to say the same thing today? That's going to be fun. In this stream here, we have people being very supportive, answering each other's questions, just being super kind. Authentic, genuine, beautiful people. And we not only do that here during live videos, we do it on the regular in our Discord. And if you want to come join, Dawn just posted the link. It's completely free. There's an app, or you can do it on your desktop. They're interchangeable. I do them on both. And we have a bunch of different channels you can do. I try to post my schedule up there so people know my upcoming schedule to kind of get an idea of where the streams will be from and what's going on in my life. We have a general channel. We have our meetup. We're doing a Carney crew meetup at the end of September. So that's happening, but go jump in the Discord and then we just chat all week long. You know, never closes, open 24/7. We got some very nice feedback last week, and I'm so sorry, I forgot who said it, but it was very kind. Said, hey, I've been here lurking in the Discord for about a month, just kind of reading, checking in, but didn't really contribute. And they said, just wanted to say, really enjoy this group. It's so nice to see a group of nice people who are supportive and kind to one another. And that's what we're all about here. So that really meant a lot to me. And that is not a credit to me at all. That is a credit to everyone in the Discord. So thanks if you're in the Discord. So happy. Totally forgot we got through security there. Because now telling me we're in the Magic Kingdom. But we're going to take a boat over to Wilderness Lodge. Bump, 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 bump. Here we go. I have to whistle or talk over the song, or the streamer will get killed. Da, 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 da. But what a great song to walk up to the Magic Kingdom to. M-O-U-S-E. There's Mickey and Minnie and Shrubs with their cake. And we're celebrating 50 years Walt Disney World opened October 1st, 1971. The world's most magical celebration. And there's the train station. Hopefully the Walt Disney World Railroad will return. All right, let's take a boat. I'm on a boat. Wilderness Lodge. Sweet. Right, number 3? Perfect. What? Oh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see a boat pulling up. That's a good sign. Catch with some chat in the shade, too. And say hi. You guys can see what I look like. And if you ever see me in the parks or the resorts, come up and say hi. I love meeting all of you. Just make sure you please tell me your name that you use on YouTube. It helps. Or Instagram or wherever we chat. We had an impromptu soccer game going on? I want to jump in. All right, next stop is the Wilderness Lodge. Yeah. We can go to Geyser Point and grab like a little app, a beverage, whatever you want to do. Oh, well, they have a big burger there. They also have this appetizer, the brisket. Oh, it's so good. I mean, no, if you want a big burger, they have an amazing burger there. The Lodge. Awesome. All right, let's see what's going on here in the chat. David Long says, there a boat that goes in between Wilderness Lodge and the Contemporary? I don't believe so. Just resort to Magic Kingdom, right? For now, yeah. Unless, like, of course, over there, some of them loop. So, like, if you were to take that resort launch that we walked past, that goes to the Grand Floridian, the Polynesian, and loops back. So it just goes in that circle with those 3 stops. These, I believe you'd have to walk from the Contemporary over to the Magic Kingdom and hop on a boat to go to Fort Wilderness or Wilderness Lodge. Jenna coming, she said, I'll be home Friday. So excited. By home, I'm assuming she means here at Walt Disney World. So I'm excited for you. Yes, if you're unaware, I mean, we finally settled on some dates, and I did talk to other companies in the area and websites and vloggers and bloggers. We are doing a Carney little celebration the end of September, early October. It is Epcot's 40th birthday on October 1st. So we won't be doing anything that day. And it's also Ferris's birthday is October 1st. I mean, you have Epcot turning 40, Magic Kingdom turning 51, Ferris turning 61. 27. Oh my gosh, you're so old. As a 21-year-old, it's nice looking up to Ferris. Ramon says hi from Texas. Yeah, what's up, Texas? Also got to give out a shout out to, who did I not say hi to yet? Kenny. I don't know if he's here or not, but shout out to Kenny Holland. Also shout out to Kent Sieracki. Love him. Who else? Jordan Garrett. I don't know. I'm trying to think of who else I'm missing. Yeah, Robert, he says Geyser Point rocks. I love Geyser Point. We go there quite often. So if you'll be in town the end of September, early October, come hang out with us. We're going to be having some events and doing some fun things. Yeah, Peaches. Ferris is editing it for me because he's so nice and such a great guy. But I'm very excited to see it. And again, thanks again to Dawn posting all the links if you want to follow on Instagram, whatever you want to do, Twitter, TikTok, Discord, Patreon. It's all there in the chat. Look at that, Mary Kate saying exactly what I mean. It probably looks like I couldn't see that, but awesome job of Mary Kate saying that's a great running path, because it is. Bailey says, I'm staying at Wilderness Lodge in May. So excited. Well, we'll give you a little walk around now. Maybe you'll see some stuff that you didn't know existed, and you can go find it while you're there. Sarah L., how are you? Great to see you. Says, it's 23 degrees where I am right now. Whoo, she's so over the cold. Lori Brown up in Troy, New York. Troy, what is Troy? I believe is by Rensselaer Poly. Isn't Rensselaer Polytech? I think a big engineering school up in Troy. Troy near Albany, New York. I believe. I know my New York geography. Mandy says, hey everybody, just got Wi-Fi in the apartment. Mandy just moved from Wisconsin to Florida. And that is one of the most drastic changes you will move from. That is from feet of snow to holy smokes, it's hot down here. RPI, yeah, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Yep. See, I was good. Look at that. I believe that one's Fort Wilderness. I think we're the next one. I can see the top. It's right there if you want to swim it. There's the roof. That's where we're going, Wilderness Lodge. So a lot of people confuse Fort Wilderness or Wilderness Lodge. There are two resorts. Fort Wilderness, the campsites and cabins, it was a big deal for Walt when he was planning this resort to have something affordable for all families. And it was also a big deal, you know, I mean, even we grew up, my dad's when we went on vacation, we camped or rented an RV or something like that to save some money. We didn't really stay in hotels a lot when I was a kid. But yeah, when Disney built the resort, kept that in mind. And Fort Wilderness is amazing. I mean, I think it's one of the coolest places on Disney property. It's also massive. You can rent golf carts. You also have the Tri-Circle D Barn, which reopened since COVID, which is fantastic. I can't wait till they bring out the Hoop-de-Doo Review, one of my favorite dinner shows on all of property. Lots to do over there. I think you could, I mean, if you just went, you could technically walk from Wilderness Lodge to Fort Wilderness. Again, that's a bit of a hike, but if you got your walking shoes on, there's so much to do between the two resorts. You could spend hours and hours doing just those two resorts. It's a fun day off from the parks. It's also just fun to go camping, right? Yeah, and the cabins are a ton of fun. We had a cabin together. I've done a cabin party with Ferris. I've done a cabin party with WWNT and some other people. Oh, it's not like the horn just gave up there for a minute at the end. It was like, ugh. There's our boat. I see it. That's what I'm talking about. Jamie says, when my husband retires, we're probably moving to Nevada. Can't wait for the warmth. It's going to be a while till that happens. I know a lot of people who've gone to Nevada. I don't in the desert. I need some water. But who knows? Whenever I say stuff like that, I end up in that place years later. Thanks again for watching. I just realized we are, I believe, 1 like away from 100 likes out of the gate. Yeah. Oh, you haven't liked it yet, Ferris? Come on. Jeez. So yeah, just a friendly reminder. If you haven't hit the like button yet, it's a great time to do it now. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing. And if you ever see me around when I'm streaming like this and you're one of these people right here, come up and say hi.
I'm 100.
Look at that, number 100. You win a friendship with me for life. What a gift. That might be the grand prize. Look at this boat cruising. That would be us if we rented the boat today. Look at the speed, just flying in compared to the speed of the other boats. I was telling Lauren the other day, I just want to rent a boat on like one of the main lakes. Like Disney would be fun too, but just for like for doing like a Sunday fun day kind of thing. Like to go out on one of the bigger lakes, rent a boat for the day, have a good time. Pack the cooler and head out. Some people also say you're about to win a free friendship boat ride. Look at that. What's the day that Disney starts charging for this transportation? It takes $1 at the door.
Now you gotta walk. I can see that happening for real.
I mean, there was a time in Walt Disney World where you didn't pay for parking anywhere. Now you pay at the resorts and at the parks. But there was a time where you never pay for parking at the parks or the resorts. The times, they are changing. This might blow your mind. There was a time where you didn't pay for fast passes. What? Yeah, I mean, it's all relative in life. I mean, I guess, but you could see there's some scales if you ever Google it. The price of Disney tickets compared to inflation in the United States. And let's just say Disney tickets have gone up way more than inflation has. Yeah, they're way ahead of the curve, or on top of. 2 of the main ferry boats heading to the TTC. So when you're at the TTC, you can take a monorail, a bus, a boat, or now walk to the Magic Kingdom. I always recommend the boat. I think it's the fastest way. It's beautiful. But I know a lot of people have that monorail nostalgia, so you got to do a monorail one or the other. I would prefer the monorail home and the boat in. Here's our ride. I just called it up. Uber boat. Which one? There's several. Oh, you're talking about the main one in the main pool? Yeah. All right, we'll go check it out. I mean, there's several there. I think there's 5 hot tubs on that property, but jacuzzis, whatever you want to call it, the hot tub. There's 2 pool areas. One of them has cabanas, which are very nice. They're free. You can just, as long as you're there first, you can just post up. What I really like about this resort as well is that their pool areas have locker rooms and showers. So you can go use the locker room to change in or out of whatever you need to. And this is our ride over to the Wilderness Lodge. So if you're just tuning in, we started at the Polynesian. We went over to the Grand Flow. We looked at the Easter eggs. We did all the walking. We did a little bit of a mini tour. But really, I'm excited about Wilderness Lodge. That's what we're here for. That was kind of the goal all day. When Ferris and I messaged this morning, it was, we need some Wilderness Lodge in our lives. He needs a cheeseburger with views. You've never been there, so we have to get you there. And I just love the vibe at Wilderness Lodge. And I have some important appointments and things to do tonight, so this is going to be the perfect afternoon for me. Child, please. Oh, remind me, I have to talk to you about, I totally should talk to you in the car this morning. About something, just say the other thing. It involves your personal life, so I'm not going to put it on this stream. The other, just remind me. You'll enjoy it. You will laugh. Oh, Jessica Rabbit says, I saw you guys at Epcot, but I was on my way out. Yeah, always come up and say hi. 90% of the time I have stickers on me. I do right now, actually, even though I'm in the bathing suit. I got some stickers. Got to get yourself some Adventure by Carney stickers. I come say hi, take a pic, tag me in it. I'll repost it. What? And then, then it's relaxation. You can go to the bar, you get a burger, relax. I want to try and find a cabana at the pool, drop my stuff, and then I'll walk around. That's what I forgot. My waterproof speaker. Although there's good music at Wilderness Lodge. It is. They got some Mighty Ducks on that soundtrack. What? High School Musical that I've never seen before, correct?
Never seen High School Musical?
No. Not the musical or the regular. It's weird they had a show called High School Musical that wasn't the musical the whole time, but I guess there was High School Musical, the musical afterwards. But why? I've never seen anything. I'm trying to catch up now in life to see things that are like on now that people talk about, but I always worked. Picture of you? Oh, it's right here. I'm looking at it right now. I don't even see like the picture. It's a good pic though. Farissimo, watch your back. Here we go. Thank you. Are we going inside or outside? Inside, okay. Oh, no, I don't care. I just like to pan, but the windows are open, so let me get a window seat. Oh, I don't care. Either way, it was the shade or not. Yeah, let's do the extended legroom. We'll take the emergency exit legroom row. No, it's alright. It's fine. I can always like walk around. Yeah. Good call. Hey, Susan says hi, Pete and Ferris. I've also never seen The Descendants. Nope, I haven't seen that either. I have a lot of catching up to do. But, I mean, I still did, you haven't even seen it in concert yet, but I did just watch Raya. So I'm caught up a little bit. Teals, what's going on? It says, hola, Pete. Hola, mi amigo. Here we go. That was a quick load. I like it. Ready? Look at that, in and out. That was great timing. You can't even get Taco Bell at this. That was impressive. Again, big shout out and thank you to the Tomorrowland Traveler for the super chat and to Robert D for the Venmo. Means so much. Thank you so much. And if I ever missed you on a Venmo or a PayPal or something that's not displayed here on the YouTube screen, because I know that's a little bit, you may not be recognized as often as the and that's English. Okay, sorry. I'm going to be sending out a big post, most likely tomorrow or Thursday, that has all of the people who have ever sent anything on Venmo or PayPal so far this year in 2022, recognizing all of you. So check out that post here on YouTube as well as the Patreon. Of course, that will also include all the Patreon members and the Carney crew people. So again, I couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you so much. Just want to let you know, it really means a lot to me, and I want to give you the due you deserve. So thanks so much.
Diana asks, how many Walt Disney World resorts are there?
How many Walt Disney World resorts are there? All right, so it's weird because there's different categories, right? I'll go this way so we can all be in it. Look at this. Hi, everyone. So, Walt Disney World resorts. I think it's in the 30s, but then there's DVC areas which are considered different resorts. So, like, you have, like, for instance, Disney's Contemporary will be up here on the left, but Disney's Bay Lake Tower is considered separate, although it's right next door on the same property. Same thing when we go to Wilderness Lodge, we'll be at the Wilderness Lodge, but then there's, like, the Boulder Creek DVC area, which has a whole, which is considered another resort. DVC, yeah, it means Disney Vacation Club, which you buy points for. You buy into it. It's a timeshare program, and it's done very well for people. A lot of timeshare companies out there, go up and down in value. Disney's done very well, and they continue to do very well. We will be doing a stream soon from the Top of the World Lounge, and if you're ever in town, you want to come, let me know. That is the DVC Lounge on top of the Bay Lake Tower. Let's turn this thing around, and Boulder Ridge. Oh, not Boulder Creek. Oh, yeah, that's right. Boulder Creek's a restaurant. totally lied, by the way. It's Boulder Ridge, not Boulder Creek. Boulder Creek is a restaurant with great happy hour specials, for the record. And Copper Creek. Thank you. I combined the two. Dawn helping me out when I just combine things. Tomorrowland Traveler. What a nice guy. Daniel, just saying it's a great investment for Disney happiness. You're the best. So I'm not sure if a lot of people know this, but did you know this, Diana? That this water we're on right now did not exist? That this is a man-made lake that the Disney company made themselves. They took all of this land and they put it over there. So the Magic Kingdom's on 2 stories because they have the utilidors underneath for the cast members to walk around underneath. And also that's where they do their garbage, their money sorting, their costuming underneath the Magic Kingdom. So they had to build it on the 2nd story, and it's a gradual incline, you don't even realize it. So all of this land was turned into the Seven Seas Lagoon to connect the Polynesian and the Contemporary, then later on the Grand Floridian, to the Magic Kingdom. However, we are about to go over one of only a few water bridges in the United States. That is where the water goes over the cars instead of the other way around. Cars going over the bridge, which, you know, more cost effective, but not as cool. Because once we go over this water bridge, that not only is a real lake, that is a huge historical lake here in Florida. It's over 1,000 years old, and some say that is the lake Disney flew over when he was looking for where to put the Walt Disney World. He saw this big lake, which we call Bay Lake, and he said, we should build a resort right next to that. So they connected this man-made lagoon to Bay Lake, and it has a lot of history. And Bay Lake is where Fort Wilderness and Wilderness Lodge are connected to, and the backside of Contemporary as well. Wow. 'Cause we're learning. Also, if you ever hang out at the Contemporary and walk south to the south end, it's one of the only shots where you can get a boat, a bus, and a monorail all in the same transportation shot at the same time. So if you want an iconic picture, see, there's a Disney bus. It's about to go underneath us. Ooh! Everybody say, ah! Here's the water bridge. So now we are on the natural waters of Bay Lake, and not the man-made Seven Seas Lagoon. Disney's Contemporary opening on October 1st, 1971 with the Magic Kingdom, one of the first resorts to open up, actually had their rooms off-site and then slid into each room. So pretty neat. They were able to build the structure of the hotel very quickly, and then they were able to build the rooms off-site and then slide them into every spot. And of course, it is known for the monorail running right through the middle. Also, California Grill upstairs has an amazing fireworks viewing area, the pump and the music. And as long as you have a reservation during the day and you have your receipt, they will let you back up during fireworks to watch the fireworks out. You can go outside and watch it on the bridge or inside the restaurant. And they got some pretty dang good food over at California Grill too. Until Wine Bar George opened, they had one of the largest wine by the glass list on property, but then Wine Bar George kind of blew that out of the water. So this is our stop. We're heading over here to the right to Wilderness Lodge. Avery, great to see you. Avery Berry in the house. So here's some of those beautiful villas that you could use your DVC points on. I will say, if you're staying in there at night, you might want to close the blinds or make sure you're aware of what you're wearing, because this is how close you are and everybody can see it. I've seen some interesting things on this boat ride. That's what we need to rent, Paris. One of these. Well, you can hang the Adventures by Carney and Ferris film banners right off the edge. All the boats that come by all day. You get all that advertising. Sounds like a business expense. Oh, I have to remind me to write back. Another thing you have to remind me about. Write back to Beer Spa Orlando. Yeah, I reached out to Beer Spa Orlando last week, everyone. If you're not sure where that is, it's an entire spa built around beer. So you go into a beer hot tub, you get beer massages. It's amazing. So I reached out and said, hey, Adventures by Carney and Ferris Films want to come out and give you guys an accurate review and show you off to the world. Would you mind taking care of us? And they were so kind to say yes. So we're now looking for a date that works for all of us. So that content is coming soon as well. And that's only about 15 minutes from the Walt Disney World property. So if you have someone in your family that's a craft beer or a beer lover, that could be a fun little getaway on a day off. Or a rainy day activity. Yeah, there you go. Mary Kate saying, I've seen ads for that. It looks unique and fun. Well, we're going to go do a review. Hashtag it's so rare I get to say hashtag hosted, but that weekend I will. John is here. Says, hi, Pete from Brooke and I. Honored that I rented a boat to go see the River Country ruins before that got bulldozed. Yeah, River Country was the original water park here at Walt Disney World, and it was here in this water, and it was back in the day that you had people swimming and hanging out in this water, and then they said, you know what, there are all kinds of things happening underwater. Probably not the best idea. Once some science evolved, so that doesn't happen anymore. But River Country was a real thing. Ah, Dawn, thanks. Dawn says, imagine if he was a Disney tour guide, he could make anyone fall in love with Walt Disney World. Well, you never know. We're working on a bunch of things right now. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll be out there giving tours. Can you just hold that for 1 sec while I put the backpack on? We're doing it. We're doing it. Thanks. I'm going to put you on. I didn't tell Ferris about this yet, though, but once the website's done, there will be a way to view my calendar, but also a way where you can book a slot to hang out with me or Ferris or both of us at the Disney parks. Yes, I am. We're live right now.
I'm trying to find you, but there are a million other people are live. You know
Oh, yeah. There you go.
you should get your backpack embroidered.
You know what's so funny is that I'm trying to work with this cooler company, so it's a backpack cooler, and I want them to give me a deal where I could not only have them embroidered but sell them, and then I would have them. But yeah, there you go. That's me.
Thanks.
But yeah, good call. Also, the hats are coming in, and so are the shirts. So soon. But I appreciate you saying hi. Yeah. Where are you guys from?
Connecticut.
Oh, what part?
Putnam.
Oh, okay. I'm from Long Island.
We're here, the Northeast. We're for 10 days, so.
Very nice. You doing any of the runs?
Yep. The 10K.
Oh boy, I'm doing the 5K.
I wanted to do that, but it was sold out.
It's sold out, I know, in like half a second. I feel so bad. There's a lot of people watching who want to do the 5K with us as well. But the 10K, good for you guys. Just stepping up, just changing the plan on the fly.
Well, we use the word run very loosely because it's probably going to be a walk-ish run for a 10K.
Yeah. I don't know. Even 10K though, I'm like, you know what? I could just meet you there at the finish line.
Yeah.
Is it way bigger though?
My other half's doing. She wants to do the next half marathon for the Wine and Dine that we just signed up for. So we'll see what happens there. All right, same here. We're going this way as well. But all right, have a good time. Enjoy your vacation. So the reason we're going to Geyser Point, and the reason it's called that, is there's a geyser right here. This shoots off, and we are passing one of two pool areas here at Wilderness Lodge. Again, we came in the back way because we came by boat, but a gorgeous resort. The lobby's amazing. Yeah, what I think we're gonna do is, we're probably, once the stream ends, gonna hang at the pool for a little bit. So I'm gonna see if I can go find us a cabana, drop our stuff, and then I can walk you guys around. You can get a burger. We can all do all the things. But even this stream, which you see running right here, starts up in the lobby of Wilderness Lodge and runs into Bay Lake. Two great pool areas. This is the Salon by the Spring, still not open. They're pushing people over to the other spas slash salons on property because they all haven't reopened yet. So if you're headed to Geyser Point, this is Geyser Point right here on the left. We're gonna go hang out there for a little bit, so it's coming soon. Another thing I like about Wilderness Lodge, they have the animal tracks. So this is very much Pacific Northwest vibe. That's what they're going for here. So your Washington State, Oregon, Northern California vibes is what you'll find here.
What's over here?
We're gonna go around this way. Unless, hold on. Let's see if we can come over to plan real quick. Everybody, hold on one second. You're gonna be muted for a second, just, so no one says anything we shouldn't say. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're just coming up with a game plan because, as I mentioned, we're gonna give you a full tour of the resort, but kind of find out where Ferris is headed and Diana, and I want to show you as much as I can, and also what time we're gonna eat or when we're gonna eat and do the pool and everything else. Lucky enough to have some friends staying here, so we were invited by them, which is very nice. So big thank you to them. I don't know if they want to be named or not, so thank you. And hey, if you're ever in town and you're hanging out having a resort day, let me know. Maybe we'll have a beverage together by the pool. So the first pool area we walked past when we got off the boat was the main pool area. I would say that's more family friendly. They have the water slides. There's a lot more seating. This would be more, the secondary pool is typically more and I mean, there's gonna be kids there all day, right? This is Disney. But more the quiet pool or the adult pool. There's no entertainment in the second pool. Like the other pool has, entertainment from cast members, doing the dance parties and everything else. But when you're here at this resort, and most Disney resorts, is that the second pool will always be the more quiet one and the first pool is more family friendly. How you doing? All right, so let's go check out the pool.
Want to hold this?
Try not to record at pool areas, so we're just trying to get a cabana if we can. So this is the second pool. This is what, like I said, would be considered more of the quiet or adult pool. And they have a few cabanas. They're hard to get. I think there's only 6 for everyone. But look at this, we got lucky. Let's go. So yeah, if you're a guest staying here, this is the Boulder Ridge area, the other pool. There's a jacuzzi or a hot tub up to the left. Again, I try not to record in pool areas because I'll let families have their time. But there's a hot tub up there. Usually, water's running down that wall. I don't know why it's not on today. There's 3 more cabanas right there. There's 3 right here. And they're great. You can grab the Disney towels. You got a table. This normally is in the middle. We'll put it in the middle. Also, is the music off? I don't hear the music. And if you did bring in your own drinks too, let's say you Amazoned some stuff or had some stuff dropped off from whatever delivery service you're using, in your room, you can bring those drinks down to this pool. There's no pool bar at this pool specifically or the other Wilderness Lodge pool. They both use Geyser Point, so if you wanted a beverage and you didn't have stuff in your room, you could always walk to Geyser Point. They'll give it to you in plastic and bring it back. But you can bring your own stuff here, which is nice. A nice way to save some money and have a beautiful day down by the pool. And now that I'm in the shade, I can say hi to some people in the chat because I missed a few of it. Eric says the path open to get to the campground. It's a nice run. I don't know if it is or not. I can tell you I don't have the time to do it today per se, but we'll do it one day. And I think I love Fort Wilderness, so we can go there. We're waiting until we know somebody's staying there. So if you're watching this and you're staying at Fort Wilderness in the next 4 to 5 months, please message me because you can't rent a golf cart unless you know somebody's staying there. So I just need to know somebody staying there to rent a golf cart. And once we can rent a golf cart, then I can really do a full tour of Fort Wilderness because it's so big and so expansive. You can't really do it on foot. It's just too big. Hey, Gretel Z says, I was at Wilderness Lodge for its 10-year anniversary. We got a cool pin. That's so exciting. That's cool. Yeah, the lodge pool is so great. Mary Kate saying, I love the lodge pool. The hot tub's there. I think on the Boulder side is my favorite. It's huge. I think that's what Farris was talking about as well. We'll do a little tour in a second. David Lung says, I feel left out. What are you talking about? David, just remind me of your comment. Again, if I don't answer all your comments right away, I'm sorry. It is very hard. They scroll by very small on the screen. That's my favorite reaction when people come join me for a live stream that I typically watch and then they come stay next to me. They go by very quickly and they're very dark and very small, especially if you're in the sun. So I sometimes miss some comments. So I apologize. If I don't answer you, I would say within 20 or so minutes, just ask again. Justin Gallant says, we were there last Easter, stayed at Old Key West. I've been watching your live feeds lately. Really made me miss home. Oh, thanks, Justin. That really means a lot. Thanks for watching them. Eric Lee says, hi, everyone. Hi, Eric. How are you? Dawn, so the Wine and Dine half sold out, but for those who don't know, you can run almost any of the races if they're sold out if you work with a charity. The amounts kind of differ on what charity and what race. But if you're ever sold out of a race, you can totally... I mean, I shouldn't say totally, but there's a lot of ways to get into it by working with charities and approved charities from Disney. I got sold out of a 5K once. I worked with this charity, Rods. It's just racing for orphans with Down syndrome. An amazing charity if you ever want to go check it out. And yeah, I raised the money. And again, different charities have different like thresholds and different races. So you'd have to do a little bit of research there, but nothing a Google search can't help you with. Mr. Cruz Fever says, hello, everyone in the chat. All right, Farris is back. Brandy's in. Hey, Phenomenal Brandy in the house. We'll see her for sure. Now that she's also a new Floridian, but, you know, spends time splitting time between her previous residence and here. I don't want to know what I should say about other people, so I try to keep it vague. But she is a big HHN person. She knows a lot about a lot. And when it comes to HHN, she knows a lot more than I do. So I think part of that Carney get-together weekend at the end of September, we're going to do a HHN night. Which is Halloween Horror Nights, for those who don't know, over at Universal. It's super fun, fantastic. So Brandy knows a lot. So Brandy's gonna be our tour guide. She said, right now we're over at T-Rex and it's hecka loud in here. Yeah, I believe it. T-Rex is a very loud restaurant. For those who don't know, T-Rex is a dinosaur-themed restaurant over at Disney Springs. It's owned by the Landry Group, the same people that do Rainforest Cafe, Yak and Yeti, and a lot of other restaurants and bars. So I recommend if you can't get a reservation at T-Rex, become a member of the Landry Group, and you'll get sped up on the wait list. They put you on top of the wait list if you're a Landry Club member. All right, I'm going to run to the dentist really quick. You guys are in charge. And then I'll walk around, and then you just tell me what we can wait till I get back. I'll be right back.
How do you use that?
Oh. See, look. MK is with the A. Farris. You're welcome. Hashtag safe airs. better here. This is like your spot. You gotta chill. I think last time you hit me up, you were like JW Marriott or somewhere. Like a kid down too as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm struggling to breast right now.
I love the Chainsmokers. Someone's dissing the Chainsmokers.
We got towels.
Someone was dissing the Chainsmokers. I love the Chainsmokers.
What? I love the Chainsmokers.
Someone's like the pop music overlay. Hold on. You gotta read this. Hold on. The pop music overlay over at Dino. Dino knows this is weird. Oh.
I do think having pop music in a Disney theme park is strange. I don't mind it like certain places, like restaurants, bars, you know, like Atlantic Dance Hall, stuff like that, like all that, like, or it's Disney Springs. Don't mind it there, 'cause that's where you go out to have a good time. I think at Dino Land USA, it is weird to be playing pop music in a land that's literally supposed to be the oldest land you have. We're talking the Cretaceous period. But don't make fun of my Chainsmokers. All right, what do I need? You guys, you're hungry, right? You want to eat first?
I mean, you do, yeah.
Let's go show people what Geyser Point. I'll sit with you and have a drink. I'll let you stay, and I'll walk around a little bit. That way we can show everyone Geyser Point, and then I can show a little bit more of the resort. If anyone needs mints or dude wipes, they're in this bag right here. All right. All right, let's get set up.
Maybe if I go there, I'll probably just have a Coke for now. I'm gonna be eating. But I'll come right back. Burger and a Coca-Cola.
Burger and a Coca-Cola. Wow.
Or chicken tenders. I don't know.
What's more American? I'll have a burger and a cola. A liter of cola.
A beer. What's the most popular beer in America?
Probably Bud Light, but I guess. Only because they make so much of it. Or it could be Miller Lite at this point too. I don't know.
Probably Bud Light.
Company-wise, InBev is the biggest in the world. They own Bud and Old Bud's products, but they're based out of Europe actually. So it's funny because Bud, Weiser, and Bud Light are assumed to be American, but the company that owns Anheuser-Busch is InBev, and they're based in Europe. So you're actually drinking. It's made here, but it's owned offshore. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's go to Geyser Point. Show the people.
I wish I had a Blaze Pizza here. That'd be so good right now.
I mean, is Blaze Pizza themed to the Pacific Northwest?
Probably not.
You probably want to put this like where it won't blow away. There you go. Make it look like we're still here. Yeah, this looks good. I don't want to lose our spot. Let's head over. So the pools here are open from 7 in the morning till 11 at night. By the way, here's the 3 other cabanas. They do have towels provided for you here, which is nice. You can see in the theming, love a good themed pool. The Boulder Ridge Railway and Mining Company runs these parts around here. And again, this is normally a waterfall, But it's off. So, Diane, I feel bad. It's your first time. Normally, this is a waterfall. Yeah. But someone said, not today. Also, if you rode your bike here. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. All right, if you want to go that way, I'll meet you guys there. I'm going to take the long way. But Geyser Point's right over there. You can see the old railroad tracks, some of the rocks and boulders from Boulder Ridge Railway and Mining coming across the tracks. You have a car on this side as well as a car on that side. If you were to go this way, this is where they have the Cascade Cabins. There's also fishing at the lodge. You can rent a fishing pole or, like I said, rent a boat, as we talked about earlier. Here's the Boulder Ridge Railway Mining Company. Cute little benches. I believe this is where you'd wait if you were doing an activity over here. I like that they split the railroad tracks. Just an excellent themed resort. Here's Reunion Station. This is where you can rent all your stuff. This is where you come for your recreation activities, kind of their headquarters. You see some cornhole set up here on the faux grass. They also have a little dock over here for the boats you can rent over there. The boat you see in the distance across the water is coming from Fort Wilderness. So Fort Wilderness, for those who don't know, is up and to the right. And again, you can walk there. You can walk around. It's a little bit of a walk. We haven't done it yet, so I don't want to time it because I haven't done it personally yet. Oh, and for our scavenger hunt, here it is. Main Street USA Vehicles, the letter A. And in this little covered area, which is fun in the rain, but even like during the day, if you want some shade, you have foosball, you have some ping pong, aka table tennis, and you have a pool table as well. It is a fun little spot, and you're in the shade, you're protected. Let's continue on. There's that boat we saw earlier, and then one of the pontoon boats that you can rent. It's just so beautiful. If you watched our Epic Saturday video, which we released last week, thanks to everybody who watched it and commented, and we will be picking a winner at the end of this week. So if you haven't watched the entire video, we're doing a couple giveaways during that video. Go back and watch the Epic Saturday video. It's a really fun video of us doing some activities here in Orlando, and it was a really crazy Saturday. We knew we had a lot to do and accomplish. But so 2 Saturdays ago, we went to the Winter Park Art Festival. Then we came and went back to where we live in this general Disney area and did Typhoon Lagoon for a few hours. Then we ran home, shower changed. We went over to Epcot to see a friend of mine who was playing the America Gardens Theater. And then from there, we came over here to play some board games at night in the Disney training room. And then we also came down here and caught some fireworks for Enchantment, which you could see. They shoot off, I want to say, right over the Bay Lake Tower, which is that building right in front of you, that hotel right in front of you. But this is the area where if you want to just come down, these are all open seating. On the other side of these small bushes, or brush, if you will. Oh, the geyser's going off. You see the geyser? Look, look, look. Thank you, Gretel. Thank you, thank you. R2D2, what's going on? Oh, I'm sorry I missed your comments earlier when I was talking about dude wipes. They're basically better for the earth baby wipes. They break down as opposed to other baby wipes don't break down. So they decompose faster. Sorry. Thanks, Suzanne, and hi, Suzanne. I didn't even know you were here. I also agree with Mary Kate, who says Halloween Horror Nights the best time of the year. It's a ton of fun. It gets wild. It is not a real geyser, but it looks super cool, right? Anyway, this is the other side of Geyser Point. Normally you would check in with the hostess or staff right there on the other side. You can see the 4 of them waiting diligently. They have an open concept bar. There's 2 TVs on each side, and it's all open air, but you're completely covered from the elements, such as the sun or rain, which happens a lot in Florida. But you want to talk about views, and I think some great food, a great beverage program. They did get rid of my favorite drink, but it's okay. And this is your view when you sit down. So here's your tables. They can make this a 4-top or a 2-top. And this is where you enjoy a nice little meal. And if the tables are full, or if you prefer to lounge, we've done a dinner here around the couch as well. It's really, really beautiful. And you just have wildlife everywhere. I mean, a lot of the time, don't be surprised if you have just ducks walking around. Those will be walking around underneath your feet. Here's the end of the stream here at Wilderness Lodge. We're going to show you where it begins in a little bit. We're going to walk through the resort and show you what's going on. If you ever do the roasting marshmallows or making s'mores, the fire pit is down here right next to Geyser Point. It's an easy way to find it. And again, there's... And I don't know where they went. Oh, they're over there. What are you doing? Faris, what are you doing? Oh, you ordered already? Oh, I thought you were going to sit at the bar. Another TV over here. Also, they have a set of restrooms. So besides that, how's it going, everyone?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic, thanks. They do have a quick service area as well. So if you want to take food to go to the pool, there's our quick service team. Look how awesome they are. I love it. Look at all the energy here today. Unbelievable. The team here at Wilderness Lodge. What a team. What a group of cast members. But again, you can come hang out. You can grab yourself a table. Like right now, it seems pretty quiet. Or at the bar, it does fill up. This place does get pretty busy. So if it does fill up and you want to grab some food for the pool or drinks, you can go to the to-go area over here. You have your beverage station, your coffee station, and whatnot. So we walked in over by Copper Creek. Those were the rooms we passed on the boat. The lobby we're going to go see. We came in on boat transportation, and the salon by the springs we already saw. Faris already ordered his food, but he's out here. I didn't know you were going quick service. I thought you were going to go up to the bar.
No, so we came over there. They're like, oh, like quick service order over here. Okay, I'm gonna get a burger. I was like, oh, can we sit inside? She was with us. They're like, oh, you can't sit
Yeah,
inside.
if you do quick service, you can't. Well, unless you're ordering a drink, you can sit at the bar. But like, because this normally is way more crowded. This is a very quiet time of the day, mid-afternoon.
I was over there. I didn't know that. You want to order something and sit there?
I mean, I don't have to do food right now. I might just do something later. But if you got quick service, it's fine. Because I was gonna walk around while you ate anyway, and just show them the lobby and stuff, and then come back to you guys. Got to keep the stream interesting, you know. Show the people what they want. I'll give you a private tour later if you want. Did you bring a bathing suit at all?
No, I didn't.
Why are you so unprepared? Oh my gosh. This is, I mean, it's Disney, which it might be, we'll see. I was gonna say, since I moved to Florida, I keep a bathing suit in my car at all times. Like you have to have an EBS, an emergency bathing suit in the car at all times. All right, I'm gonna show the resort off a little bit and then I'll come back and meet up with you guys. Cheers. You know, where everything is. Ms. Marmon says, hi, Pete. I'm so glad I get to watch live today. Well, we're so happy to have you here. Mary Kate, what if he ended the stream at the end of the stream? It's a great idea. I love that. All right, here's the other pool area. They have a kid's splash pad off to the right that you can see. Still fun, still true to theme. But just talk about a beautiful resort. I've also yet to travel to the Pacific Northwest. The furthest I've gone is Northern California, Napa and Sonoma. But I haven't gone to Washington State or Oregon yet, and they're 2 states that I really want to go to, especially now that I have family and friends living in both states. I got to head up there. There's so much to do, so much to do. There's not enough time in the day. Plus, we're still trying to plan this epic road trip this summer to possibly do Disney World to Disneyland and do live streams every day and kind of what we call couch surf and friend hop our way across the country. So if you are somewhere between Disney World and Disneyland and you want to show us around your town or city, jump on the Discord and drop me a message or write me a message on Instagram at official Carney, and we will come to your town and you got to show us around, where we'll be doing either a live stream or a video every day of that road trip, and I'm sure recording lots of content that'll be released afterwards. We're really trying to make that happen. It's been kind of a goal of mine for many years, and since we're knocking on 5,000 subscribers, I feel like, hey, maybe we can make that happen. So please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and if you haven't hit the like button, please hit that like button. So, here's the main pool area, the main pool area entrance. Here's the waterfalls that are coming out from the lobby. We're gonna head in this way. No problem. If you come inside, the first thing, the lobby is up to the left, but over here is the Roaring Fork. This is another quick service location where you can come order some food and beverages for the pool area over here. You can sit underneath, you can sit underneath, away from the sun, protected from the sun underneath this canopy right here, or take it back into the pool area right across the way. Something we already mentioned as well, Copper Creek is down that way. So if you were going to come here for breakfast, they have the breakfast platter. You're pretty much your basic Disney breakfast fare. Lunch and dinner served from 11 to 10 p.m. Bacon cheeseburger, 10-hour smoked pulled pork sandwich, Western chicken strips, chicken and waffles, the zesty slaw burger on a brioche bun, sandwiches, salads, desserts, and kids meals. Also restrooms right here. This is where you can grab your beverages to go, some pre-made wraps, salads. Nice little location, Roaring Fork. Let's head back up. Hey, Abby Poirier says Roaring Fork is bomb magic Mickey bars. Ms. Martin says, what are the possible dates? We're looking at late July or all of August, because it's very, very wide open, depending on the dates that work with everyone across the country. But also, I'm going to be commissioning someone to hold the camera for me so we can do a lot of recording and make it a little bit more well done, bring up the production value a little bit if we're going to do such a large undertaking. Here's some awesome fine art. So before we go into the lobby, which is literally right here off to the left, if you make a quick U-turn and go up the walkway, so we came up this way, but if you were to make a U-turn, go this way, this is the Artist Point Dining. So if you go to the end, that is the Artist Point Dining Room. It is reopened. I have yet to be. So if someone's ever going to have dinner there, let me know. Let's go have a party. Let's do it together. But this is Artist Point, and it's beautiful, and it's fun. And they do some theme dining as well. There's also a set of restrooms right here. And then this is the Territory Lounge. If you want to grab a drink, come hang out, use the Wi-Fi, just kind of get away. Huge map on the ceiling. Again, I just love the theming and the vibe of this resort. Very much reminds me of even though my father grew up in upstate New York, the way he raised us was very woodsy. So this reminds me of him. And just like I was as a kid, he now is paying it back by being a pain in the behind. But I love him, and he's the best guy in the world. So shout out to Dad here. Let's head into the lobby. If you were like, hey, I have so much extra money on my Disney vacation, you can come buy some artwork. Just drop a few extra grand, and it's available right here. Makes sense, Artist Point. You have some artwork. So here we go. We have bus transportation, Cubs Den Arcade, Roaring Fork Pool, Whispering Candy Cafe. We're going to show you everything. We have done streams here before. You can go back and check those out as well. And again, if you're new here, consider subscribing, hit that like button so you don't miss anything. And make sure you turn on all notifications. So you can see this beautiful outdoor seating area in the shade. This is my speed. But we've talked about the water all day. It all begins right here. This little mini geyser ready to blow at any minute, but it won't. Travels down. I'm on a bridge right now. Underneath the wall. Down, I mean, any kind of Pacific trout or salmon can easily just swim upriver into here. I hope everything will be okay. But this water travels down. It goes over that waterfall that we saw earlier, travels around the pool area, over to that geyser, and then down by the end of that stream, which we showed you earlier. Again, the theming here is fantastic. Even the elevator doors look great. There's just so much to do and see here. Like, you know, like they didn't have to do things like this. But you haven't even seen the best part yet. So we've done a Christmas stream here because it's insanely beautiful. How are you? I'm great, thank you. I just love all the little things, right? This is Disney to me. It's like the little Disney's railroad. Like, you don't need this in the lobby. You don't need to show us what kind of rocks or what and some proterozoic fossils and minerals from the Grand Canyon. And that these are used, and you can see the color in the chimney. With the fireplace open year-round. You may not need it some of the months, but with the rocking chairs, 2 rows of rocking chairs. And you know what? Let's just give you the reveal. We'll keep it on the ground for now. Because you have to walk in from the front as if this is your first time. So you're not allowed to see anything yet. All right, everyone, let's pretend as if we're just walking in for the first time. We're gonna make a big U-turn. All right, here we are at Wilderness Lodge. Walking in. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, there's a bridge. That's cool. We should check that out. Look at the reveal. Sweet, sassy Molassie. Oh, Ono Kaikani, congratulations. I just got my closing date. Says I'll be 90 minutes closer to the magic. That's very exciting for you. Oh, Abby, hi. Nice to see your name. Abby is the very kind and beautiful woman we met out on the dock today. Thanks for jumping in. Said I found you on YouTube now and Instagram. So exciting. I love making new friends. And now who knows what will happen in Flourish. We just love it. Andreas Bear says, good evening from Vienna. That is so cool. Vienna in the house. Lynette says, thanks for the stream, Pete. Have to go watch the rest later. Need a haircut. Bye, everyone. I hope it goes well. Enjoy the haircut. I need a haircut, too. BW says, oh, kind words. Pete's the man. Thanks for sure. Welcome. Yeah, there it is. Everyone welcoming. We got the best community ever. Jay Thompson says, our go-to resort for most days if we're springing for a deluxe. Yeah, this is a deluxe resort, so it's going to cost you a little bit of money. But, I mean, look at what you get for it. The theming and just the magic alone is incredible. Also off to the left, this is the Whispering Canyon Cafe. It's a fun cafe. I'm happy they brought back most of the things they had pre-pandemic. But they definitely, I would say it's great for the whole family. Lots of yelling, lots of fun. I don't want to give too much away, but if you want a nice, if you want a fun theme meal that is, you know, something besides just dining, your everyday dining experience, go check out Whispering Canyon. Yes, Dad's doing a lot better. Thanks, Susan. I shouldn't say a lot better, but Dad's doing better. Still driving me nuts. Ono Kaikani says, what do you like better out of the two, Wilderness Lodge or the Animal Kingdom Lodge? Wow, that is tough. That is like picking a child. But like all parents, I'll say I can't pick. But if you really force me to, I don't know. There's something about this lobby to me. I love the Animal Kingdom Lodge too. Like they're so close. Like we're talking like like 98 and 97 on a scale of 100. It's so close. But I don't know, there's something special here. Also, they have a gigantic Christmas tree here during the holidays that goes up 4 stories. The music here is great. I just love all the wood. Again, I love the Animal Kingdom Lodge too, so much. And the Savannah views are amazing. I don't know, I love them both for different reasons. The fireplace here is fantastic, but they have one just like this at Animal Kingdom Lodge too. We'll have to go back there again soon. We've already done the Animal Kingdom Lodge on a bunch of streams, so you can always just go back and check that out. But man, yeah, if you're putting my feet to the fire, I think this just edges it out for me and my own personal taste and just the way I grew up. But there's nothing wrong with either one. And I'm not just saying that to be like politically correct. I'm like, they're both magnificent. R2D2, what's up? Yeah, it does have a very similar to the Grand Californian. So the Grand Californian is the resort over at Disneyland in California. And these are, I would say, pretty similar. So let's head up here because I didn't even know you could do this until just a few months ago. One, there's also restrooms over here. But you could head up behind the entryway. Oh, they're playing Mighty Ducks. You get to go across this cool bridge. Tell me you can't hear the Mighty Ducks right here. Ta-da, ta-da. I'm a huge Mighty Ducks fan in case you haven't figured that out. But even look at the lamps. Look at the lights. God, when I say I see the light, that's the light I want to see. Bum, bum. Another view now from the, I believe this is technically the 3rd story. Even though you would see that it looks like it's the 2nd, but we're technically on the 3rd story. So anyway, if you were to go back over where you walk in, you can come up that little set of stairs, another little set of stairs, and there's 2 options. You can go out here. And there's this gigantic patio. Look. There's not a lot out here, like. But when you see how beautiful this resort is and how big this beautiful pavilion and patio is, you'll be saying that it's so beautiful yourself. Let's head back in. I want to show you another cool little spot to hang out at night, or anytime during the day, I guess. But it's so zen, beautiful, and a little hidden gem. Is there's a second fireplace, and it overlooks the lobby. You got the couch, the 2 chairs, and your own private fireplace, right? Is this not one of the best spots in all Disney property? Nobody knows about it.
I know.
We're only gonna let the people watching know, and that's it.
Awesome.
And you get the views of the lobby. People saying goodbye to after an amazing vacation, or just coming in and starting with that excitement and anticipation and your moment of zen. This is beautiful at night. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you. You too.
Then you have this little work area, which is fantastic. They do have Wi-Fi here, which is nice. And you can just set up a computer, hang out, get some work done. I've been known, if anyone out there has known this in the past, pre-pandemic. I haven't done it since, but I will start again soon now that the mask policy is gone and whatnot. But I used to come to the resorts just to get some work done during the day, and when I do a work from home day, would be a work at a Disney resort day. So I would just come, bring everything I need, my laptop, all my work stuff, and just work from right here. And this is, you know, if you get a little stuck at work, you know, this is all you need. So beautiful. All right, let's head back down to the lobby, and I want to show you another little area here at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Oh, what are you guys celebrating?
50th wedding and his 70th birthday.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. Happy birthday and 50 years together. Wow, that is incredible. We're celebrating 50 years all across Disney property, and you guys were like, oh, that's nothing. That's how long we've been together. That's amazing. Congratulations. That's beautiful.
Keep bringing her to Disney once you're 60 years.
That's yeah, exactly. As long as you keep bringing her to Disney, that's how you keep a marriage alive, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's how you keep the magic alive. Well, happy birthday. Congratulations. So your reception and check-in area is off to the right when you come in, as well as your bell services are down here at the end. If you wanted to catch a bus from Wilderness Lodge, you would go over to the right from if you're walking in, or the left if you're already here at the resort. Also, it's where the health club is, the club's den, which is for kids, the game arcade, and the Boulder Ridge Villas, which we're gonna head in that direction. How cool is this totem? Amazing totem. Here's the Wilderness Lodge Mercantile, opened in 1994. They also do characters here. The other night we were here on Sunday night, they were doing one right there. For Women's History Month, we've been celebrating her story and all the amazing stories and all your amazing stories. So shout out to all the ladies. Pretty decent sized store, the Mercantile, everything you need. So the club's den is right over here. This is where, if you got the little ones, they can come have some fun. Today they have the Mickey tie-dye from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Let's see some of their activities they have here. So we have Buttons and Bells, Game Arcade, Wonders of Lodge Art and Architecture, daily at 9. Maybe we'll come back and do this one day at 9. Would you guys be interested? Throw it in the chat now or in the comments if you're watching in the future. But if you want us to come do a live stream at 9 a.m., maybe we'll do a full tour. There are activities here at the Cubs Den from 11:30 to 1 and 3:30 to 5:30. Poolside activities go usually from 1:30 to 3:15. The tie-dye is today. The campfire is every single night from 6 to 7. Looks like a lot of fun. They do a movie under the stars every single day here. Not every resort has it every single day, but they do it every single night. And there's some s'mores that you can buy when you're around the campfire. And the scavenger hunt we showed you. So the Cubs Den, you see this is the little play area right here. And there's also an indoor area, depending on the activity and the weather. This is the arcade, the Buttons and Bells Game Arcade. So if you're lost, I will redirect. The main entrance to the lobby is literally just right up this area and to the right. So we kind of came in the lobby and then we made a right over this way. And if you're wondering, all right, but where's everything else? If you were to make a left here at this four-way cross, that would take you back down to the pool that we started at, where we have a cabana waiting for us right over there. But we're to continue straight over to the Boulder Ridge Villas here at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. And if you're going to take a bus to any of the theme parks, that is how you want to do it. You want to head right up there. And I would say if you're going to Magic Kingdom, definitely take advantage of the boat transportation. So much faster. But if you're going to any of the other parks, that's the way to go right there. Now, let's head on in. All the resorts also have a running trail. So it can kind of show you the route. This would be the route. It's about a half a mile. We're here now, but it runs around down by the water and up. Also still taking votes, whether or not you would prefer an edited or a live video from the Expedition Everest Springtime Surprise 5K this Thursday night. Lauren and I are running in it. If you want me to do a live stream through the entire thing this Thursday night, I'd be happy to do it if there's a lot of you that want that. If some of you would say, hey, there's other things going on, or maybe just we want a shorter version, and we want you to work a little bit harder, then I can do an edited video, and I'll try and take as much video as I can. So I would keep a lookout if you were watching this and you want to see what that, so it's a 5K scavenger hunt. First time we've ever seen that. So if you're curious what that is, let me know. Again, we could do it live and we could do the scavenger hunt together. And you don't want to miss, put it in your phones this Thursday night. A lot of people saying do it live. Yeah, a lot of people like the lives. Dawn saying we have to see the train room, because of course, that's why we're going here, is the train room. Let's just see if I want to catch up with the chat for a second really quick and just say hi. Again, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm Pete Carney. I really appreciate you just being here and spending your Tuesday afternoon with me. It's a terrific Tuesday. And as much as I hope you're enjoying the stream, I enjoy being here with all of you. And thank you so much to everyone who's hit that like button and all the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And everyone who just, every time someone follows me on Instagram or Twitter and everything else, really love seeing that. So thank you so much. It means a lot to me. All right, let's go. A lot of people saying live. All right, well, then live it is. So now we're over here at Boulder Ridge. Just looking at some of your comments. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, no, okay, Connie says, my girlfriend and I decided to throw our schedule away and just sit on the balcony and drink wine and watch animals. And they were staying at the Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's so nice. I totally agree with you. Have to love both. Yeah, I mean, Disney in its prime. And let's hope that, you know, the spirit still lives. Does theming and magic so well where you don't even want to leave a moment. Like, these are the moments that you take in. Right now, even the music playing around me walking into this, I just want to follow on Instagram, which is official Carney, Twitter, which is at your WDW guy, TikTok, Adventures by Carney. Our Patreon is Adventures by Carney, and we also have a Discord. Jump in the Discord, best people on the internet. I'll defend that to my last breath. Sturdy Branches, this is the health club. I don't want to disturb anyone's workout, but you can see it's a pretty decent sized health club. These are your elevators over here, and normally I would say, hey, what's the big deal? It's an elevator. But just the etching on them, look at how beautiful that is. So beautiful. Oh, hi, everyone. Just in time. Someone's coming down. Here's a little map here at the Boulder Ridge Villas. This is a DVC part of the resort. Established way before Disney opened in 1871. Modern amenities, rooms with running water for people who love to be clean. The best sleeping this side of the Mississippi. Air conditioning in every room. Don't miss this amazing opportunity to stay in luxury. So if you were wondering, this is where you walk in. This is the main lobby right here. There's that creek that runs all the way down that we saw. Here's Geyser Point by the water arena station. We got dropped off here when we first got here up top. There's Copper Creek up top of your map here in number 24, I believe. That's Copper Creek. Let's see if I'm right. Well, yeah, there's Copper Creek. So here's the main pool. Here's the second pool with those cabanas. This is where we will be ending our stream, probably right here. And right now we're here down at the Boulder Ridge Villas area, the DVC property. And again, this trail will take you eventually over to Fort Wilderness. Bus stop down here, just to give you kind of a lay of the land. So if you're confused, because I know we do spin around a lot, and if you haven't been here before, you're like, what are we looking at? So if you walk in the main door, this is the main door right here, and make an immediate right, a la derecha, you have the Carrollwood Pacific fair weather route. Walt Disney, a lover of trains. Some would say the reason we have a Walt Disney World or Disneyland is because he had a train in the backyard and his wife, Lily, said, get out of here with that train. I'm assuming that's what it sounded like. And there is a full tour you can take all about the history of Walt Disney and trains and this room and the company. Here's some commemorative pins, some great photos. You do have the shuffleboard. I think instead of me giving you a tour, I'll just come back and we'll have to do a live stream one day at 9 a.m. and get the full tour. Here's the train. Again, so this is the room where we played Western Legends last week. And that was on the Epic Saturday stream. So after this is over and we say goodbye, if you want to go watch a fun video, I edited 14 and a half hours down to 20 minutes. And you can go check it out. And that's where we go to the Winter Garden, we go to Typhoon Lagoon, we go to Epcot, and we wrap up our night right here, playing a game right on that table. Another fireplace right here. What was so funny during that video, and I don't want to ever videotape anyone. Again, they're on vacation, they're doing their own thing, but it was so funny. A couple walks in here, guy sits down right here, and he just passes out. She gets up and just like kind of takes off, and he was just sitting here, just snoring, having a good time. And I guess I have a little bit of a loud energy, but something happened in the game, and I was like, what? And he woke up, realized where he was, what was going on, and kind of said, I gotta get out of here. All right, so here's your mini lobby for the Boulder Ridge. Again, the other entrance for the train room. You have a set of restrooms right here, so you can use a set of restrooms right here in the main lobby area. And then you go out this way, and we're back at the Boulder Ridge pool. You can also access the health club that we saw from the lobby right here as well. They have an outdoor entrance right here, Sturdy Branches Health Club. So that way, if you're not staying in this building, you can still come access it from the pool area or the left or right, because this is vast with rooms all the way that way. And of course, the main building behind me right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a really good time. Again, I have to sincerely thank you for being here with me. You all pick me up so much, so thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to everyone who helps contribute, all the Patreons. Again, big shout out to Tomorrowland Traveler, Robert D, and anyone else who sent a Venmo, PayPal, or Super Chat. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, sincerely, thank you. And everyone who's liked the video and all the new subscribers. If you're new here, I'm so excited you're here. We do fun stuff like this all the time. If you consider subscribing, please do it, and make sure you turn on all notifications. Because our live streams, we usually only give about an hour, 2 or 3 notice. Bigger events you'll know in advance, but like for instance, this Thursday night we're doing the 5K over at Animal Kingdom, the Springtime Surprise Expedition Everest 5K. You don't want to miss it, so make sure you stay tuned for Thursday night. You don't want to miss that. Also, I'm still editing the video from this past weekend where we went to Daytona Beach and St. Augustine, so that's dropping as well. If you just want to see some other fun spots around Florida, which will be an edited video, so you'll see the highlights. Besides that, if you want to see all the other mayhem and craziness in my life in between streams, and there is a lot of it, you can follow me on all my social media, which we just dropped, but I'll do it one more time real quick. Instagram, @officialcarney, Twitter, @your WDW guy, Adventures by Carney on TikTok, Adventures by Carney on Patreon, and again, big shout out to all the Patreon people. Thank you so much. Oh, Patreon people, new video dropping. The behind the scenes from Epcot. We went behind the scenes into the dressing room of the America Gardens Theater. That's the big theater in Epcot in the World Showcase where they're doing the Flower and Garden Festival concert series, the Garden Rocks concert series. Bop, talking so fast. We got invited backstage because my buddy, as I mentioned, was performing there. If you want to see the behind the scenes video, it is coming out, I believe, tomorrow. So keep checking the Patreon. You'll see behind the scenes over there. And please don't share that video. That's just for you guys. Because also I don't want to get in trouble or get him in trouble. And if you want to see it, become a patron. I believe it's you can start as little as $3, so it's not a lot. And if you don't have it, I totally understand. You liking and subscribing is the biggest gift, and that's all I could ask for, and it means the world to me. If you are watching in the future, please consider leaving a comment down below. And that's it. I think we've done everything we could possibly do. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks, Jay Thompson. Thanks, Dawn. Charlene, so great to see you. I need to go jump in this pool. That's necessary right now. No, it was not Kate's husband. That's so funny, Dawn. We saw Kate when we were here playing, and hopefully she's watching. I miss Kate. It was nice seeing her. All right, everyone. That's it. Another great stream. I really appreciate you. Hopefully I'll see you on either if a video drops tomorrow night, I'm not sure, but you'll definitely get 1 or 2 videos Thursday. And if it doesn't drop, a new video doesn't drop tomorrow, then you might get one Friday or Saturday. So just stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, you hit all notifications. You won't miss a friggin' thing. All right. Peace, love, cheers. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Have a great day. Be kind to one another out there. It's tough. All right, I love you. Ta-ta. TTFN.